When I first joined the uni, I was desperate to get a part-time job because I knew it would be really good for experience, and I wanted to get out there.
For me, it was mainly just money. I did want to make some part-time money. I did want to get a part-time job and make some money on the side to support my studies.
So one of my jobs at university, I've been working there for about just under 3 years now. I started when I was at sixth form, so it worked really nicely around me then, is for NHS 111, so it's like the non-urgent 999. So if you need help fast, but it's not an emergency and you don't necessarily need an ambulance, you might phone 111. We can still send ambulances, obviously, if we deem it appropriate. We run through an assessment. It's really good for healthcare students, so if you're looking to study something like medicine, nursing, occupational therapist, physio, anything like healthcare related, it gives you a broad knowledge of different basic common conditions.
So a few of my friends work as takeaway delivery drivers, others work in bars, restaurants, pretty much anything really. There's if you see the job and you can work it in around your course and everything else that you're doing, then not a problem. Equally, a lot of people don't work either.
The additional money would help me budget for my expenses, but I haven't got paid yet because I've only worked one event.
So I would say is try and get your assignments done as soon as you get given them if you can, and then look for the rest of the month if you've got nothing on, is to try and get as much work as possible to kind of top up your income, because you kind of do need to work. I feel myself through uni, I have anyway, is I couldn't survive without my work just purely because I wouldn't have enough money in my bank account to keep my car on the road.
It helps me cover my weekly expenses in a way. So if I'm making about £30 or so from my part-time job and I'm say spending about £60 a week, it does make quite a lot of difference. So.
Even if you've never had a job before, it's well worth getting a job when you come to uni, because as I said, it gives you that networking, you get to meet new people, it gives you that valuable income.
I applied to become a student ambassador at the uni, so you're basically working, I personally work with young kids and promoting higher education.
It was really flexible because they would email me with all the upcoming shifts. If I was available to work, then I'd email back and request to work at that shift if possible, and they'd say yes, you are working, or no, you're not working. So yeah, and there's I didn't have to work a certain amount per month. I could work as much or as little as I wanted.
Going to university isn't just about doing a course, more than just doing your uni work, because it really helps you get to know new people.
When you're picking your GCSEs, pick something that you love, something that you're good at, and something that you think is going to be useful.
No matter what course you do, it's not so much about what specific subjects you learn within that course, it's about the skills that you develop during that course.